about the flexor retinaculum. So beneath the flexor retinaculum, as you can see here, from medial to lateral. So this is the flexor retinaculum. Okay, it connects the medial malleolus to the calcaneus. So from medial to lateral. So we have. So what's a mnemonic?
Tom, Dick, and Bloody.
Tom, Dick, bloody nervous area. Tom, Dick, and bloody nervous area. Tom is what? Tibialis anterior. Dick is digitorum longus. Tom, Dick. Bloody is posterior tibial artery, nerve, tibial nerve, and last, flexor hallucis longus. Okay, so Tom, Dick, bloody nervous area. Tom, say it again. Tom is what? Tibialis posterior. Dick, digitorum longus. Bloody, posterior tibial artery, nervous, tibial nerve, hairy, flexor hallucis longus. Okay, so that's the structure that passes. The structure that passes behind the flexor retinaculum. Last, we have the perineal retinaculum. So we have two of them, superior and inferior perineal retinaculum. And basically, these two tendons beneath this retinaculum, perineal retinaculum, we find which tendon? Peroneus longus and brevis. Okay. And peroneus longus is primarily important. So peroneus brevis goes and attaches to the fifth metatarsal. However, peroneus longus dives deep in the sole and it goes all the way to the medial aspect and attaches to the right medial cuneiform and first metatarsal. So that basically gives stabilization, okay, firmness, and maintenance of the arch, which is the longitudinal arches, along with the posterior tibial. I'm going to show you the tendons in the sole. So that's that. So let's look at the foot. Okay. So, in the foot, here, in the sole of the foot, let's look at the sole of the foot. What we see here, so we have, so all these muscles that we showed that passes behind the flexor retinaculum. We have the tibialis posterior, flexor digitorum longus, flexor hallucis longus. These are what? These are part of. These are extrinsic muscles of the foot, right? These are all extrinsic muscles of the foot. Okay, so the muscle belly is located in the foot, but the tendon attaches to the certain areas of the bones of the foot. However, we also have like intrinsic muscles now. So we're going to look at the intrinsic muscle of the foot. And basically there are, how many layers do we have here in this area? Four layers, okay. And around about how many muscles, like intrinsic muscles?
18.
Okay, so it's 17 muscles, okay. Is it 17 or 18?
18.
Huh?
18.
Okay, 18 muscles, okay. So let's look at these muscles one by one. The first layer, just beneath the skin, okay, just beneath the skin, by the way, we have what we call as the plantar aponeurosis. So it's basically thickening of the deep fascia, plantar aponeurosis. And the plantar aponeurosis basically, it protects the structures beneath the skin. It protects. It also forms attachment for the muscles and basically it protects the neurovascular supply, and also it also has a support for the arches, medial lateral longitudinal arch. So beneath the palmar aponeurosis, we have these muscles, the first layer. So what muscle is located in the first layer? You can tell me. So we have three muscles. We have two abductors and one flexor. So these are the abductors. See, look. This is the abductor hallucis. Abductor hallucis. So abductor hallucis does what? Abducts.
Yes.
Okay. Abduct. Abductor hallucis, and we have abductor digitibium. Just like we had in our hands. Same thing. Abductor hallucis, which is this muscle here, it attaches on well, this is medial side, okay? Medial side of the metatarsal, okay? So it moves the thumb away from the midline. And this moves the little finger away from the midline. Abductor hallucis, abductor digiti minima, or minimi. And this muscle here is?
Flexor digitorum brevis.
Right, this is flexor hallucis, flexor digitorum brevis, right. So we have two abductor, one flexor, all right. How about so this is basically, this flexor digitorum brevis, okay, flexor digitorum brevis. As you can see, this tendon, it goes to the lateral four fingers, okay, the toes, and as it moves along to the head of the metatarsal, it divides into two, you see, and the longest passes through the tendon and then basically goes all the way to the distal phalanx, the longest. However, brevis attached to the middle phalanx. It divides to and attached to the sides of the middle phalanx, the tendon. So this is the flexor digitorum brevis, and beneath that you have the longest tendon, that just like what? Remember we had in the hand. So what's the name of that? Flexor digitorum superficialis and flexor digitorum profundus, right? Basically, they have the similar course. So they divide, the tendon divides into two, and the longest basically penetrates through this, and then heads forward and attaches to the distal phalanx. Okay, so the innervation of this is what? So we have medial lateral plantar nerve. Okay, so medial lateral plantar nerve. So medial lateral. Okay, so this is foot. The thumb side, the hallux side, the big toe side is always medial, right? And little fingers always lateral. So it's like that in our hands too. The thumb lateral, the little finger medial. It's over here too. So the thumb side here it's medial, little finger side is lateral. So when I turn it around, again, this side is medial, this side is lateral. Therefore, the big toe side is innervated by the medial plantar, most of the muscles. And the little finger is supplied by the lateral plantar. Just remember that in the hand, we had the median ulnar. Okay, ulnar was supplied the medial part, and the median nerve supplied the lateral part. And most of the muscles in the hand was supplied by the ulnar. Okay, in the hand, it's supplied by the ulnar. Okay, most of the muscles. Okay, and that ulnar is as you can see, it's medially located. So here, the medially located nerve, which is the medial plantar, so most of the muscles are supplied by the medial plantar, we can say that. But in the first layer, so these two, flexor digitorum brevis and abductor digiti minimi, these two are supplied by the lateral plantar, okay? And abductor hallucis muscle is supplied by the medial plantar. So this is the first layer. So let me get the first layer out, okay? And let's go to the second layer. So second layer is formed by two tendons and two muscles. Two tendons and two muscles. These two tendons are this tendon and these tendons. Let's say it. So this tendon is what? Flexor digitorum longus. Okay, and then we have flexor hallucis longus. So we have two tendons, and then we have two muscles. Two muscles are, which is this muscle, it's quadrangular shape. This is quadratus plantar, or flexor digitorum accessorius. Okay, it's an accessory muscle that aids in flexion. Why? Because it attaches from the calcaneus. It attaches to the tendon of the flexor digitorum longus. Okay, it basically stabilizes it and assists in flexion along with the flexor digitorum profundus.